Welcome to another live broadcast of Master Investors Company. Today we're going to talk about the latest blog that we have on our website. If you go to www.masterinvestor.education, you'll be able to see it right there. You can subscribe to our newsletter, and also you will have this pop up right in front of you so that you can download and become partner of our company by purchasing the ebook that we released a few weeks ago, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, the latest in how to make money online and actually build cash flow in any type of market. Because remember, a true master investor knows how to use knowledge to make money. So we don't need money to make money. We just need knowledge, and we need to put it into application in real life so that we can obtain the cash flow that we really all deserve, because we need more freedom. We want more things in our life. We want to live a higher standard lifestyle so that we can achieve all of our dreams. So we need to start building our passive income, okay? So Master Investor is an investment management company. However, we also feel the need of financial education in the world. And our mission in this financial department is that we are devoted to elevate the financial well-being of all partners. And that includes you. If you're listening to us for the first time, welcome to the channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and stay tuned to the daily live broadcast that we're doing so that you can become part of our community here at Master Investor and start creating cash flow. And we can also have one of your testimonials down the road, because we changed your life for the better, okay? So let's go to our blog. I also have a presentation for you at the end, like I usually do. And we're gonna be speaking about how to make money in any market. That's the topic of the blog. And so as you can see right here, we can share it with anybody in your social media. So if you believe this is something of value, then it's a great idea to start sharing it with those around you, because trust me that you will be glad to help those that are around you become wealthier, okay? So it's all about building our asset column. It's all about having more success and more assets on our asset column, okay? So what we're gonna be doing today is going over some topics that are maybe never discussed out there, because the taboo that money has had for many years because of our school system and the old rules of money embedded into people's mind, and telling them that, hey, you should go to school, get a good job, right, and save for retirement, park your money somewhere. So how to make money in any market, it takes financial education, okay? And that's why it's important that you invest in your financial education all the time. That's the best investment that we can always make. Is the best because it pays us the best dividends, the best cash flow. No one can take that away from us, and we can use it in any market. I'm going to show you by the end of this video how to capitalize on any topic that you're passionate about, okay? So the first thing, we're going to be speaking about financial education versus advice. Know the difference, because there are too many salespeople out there selling you this fake assets. As we spoke on our 2 live broadcasts ago, we talked about the fake assets and how there are so many of them in the marketplace, and people tend to park their money in these assets thinking that they're going to get wealthier, but they're not, because all they're doing is putting money into something and it's not returning any cash flow back to them. And usually these fake assets never end up making anybody money, okay? Because they're fake assets. And so the only people that get wealthy from these are us, the ones that have the financial education in us, okay? So the most important thing I want you to understand in this video is that there's a difference between financial education and advice, okay? The salespeople that are selling you stocks and investments out there that are fake, that they're telling you is it's the moment to get in, etc. This is going to make you wealthy. This is going to produce the lifestyle that you want, but in reality it's not, because they're selling something because of a commission. So oftentimes the same people are broke and they don't have the things that you want to have, And so that's what's important to invest and choose financial education rather than advice, because advice, anybody can park their money. A monkey can be taught how to park their money at a place. All you have to do is fill out a few forms and that's it. Financial education is different. Financial education allows you and gives you the power and control over your money, control over your future, your financial future, and the decisions that you make regarding the money or the debt or the credit cards that you have. You're going to have that under your company. You're going to have it under your supervision. You can definitely see the money grow and actually come to you, okay? Because what we want to know at the end of the day is that if I put money into this, how much money am I going to get back, okay? And who are the partners and who's going to manage the deal and so forth, okay? So financial education allows us to really see the income that other people don't see. And that is through taxes, inflation, and the new rules of money, and much more that we're going to be speaking on this blog. So a lot of times we see articles regarding people's finance in today's world. And it is true, many people have a lot of work to do when it comes to catching up with investment for cash flow and money. That is what we started Master Investor. After all, how to make money in any market is a thing that we must understand in order to become a true master investor, someone that knows how to raise capital in any type of market. And in fact, when the market crashes, that's when we make the most money, not because we're hoping that the market will go up, it's because we actually are making money when everything crashes. We are on the end of the receiver of cash flow. We're not drawing cash flow out of our pocket. And if we are, we're just acquiring a new asset that is producing us cash flow instantly. So I'm going to show you at the end of this video how to build a successful business from home fast and with accuracy so that you can start giving products that you're passionate about. And guess what? If you don't have a product right now and you say, well, I don't have a product, how am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to show you where to go so that you can get products that are already made for you, okay? And you can start delivering traffic to those products and start earning a passive income from each sale that you receive. And each time that customer purchases, you will receive a sale. So the goal of our company, a Master Investor, is to provide financial education. It has always been that to help all become successful, investing for cash flow. Okay, there are two types of income that you can receive from an investment: capital gains or cash flow. We're going to be focusing on cash flow. And there are three types of income that exist. Ordinary income, we talk about it. Portfolio income, which usually is capital gains that you receive from portfolio income, unless you have dividends and you have a smart team around and you understand how to build cash flow with the stock market. But other than that, the third type of income is passive income. So we're going to be focusing on passive income because that's the type of income we, the rich, work for. We work to build that income on our income column because it's taxed at the lowest bracket. We actually pay zero in taxes legally when we do it right and we use the laws of business and as much the tax code so that we can deduct personal and business expenses and literally pay zero in taxes and make more money through taxes, debt, inflation, and retirement. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So what I want you to understand is that when we read the wrong advice, most people are giving about money and investing. We know that we are pursuing a noble mission here with our investment management company, a Master Investor, because we love to guide people the right way to build and take control over the money and future when it comes down to investments. It's not about teaching you, hey, invest that in that stock market because it's looking good. It's going to go up in a year or so. That's speculating in the market, and it's actually praying that the market is going to go up. That's too risky, and it does not take any intelligence to do that. So beware of advice. That's what I want you to take at the end of this video. Know the difference between financial education and advice, okay? Start educating yourself personally so that you can make those decisions and build a successful business. And you don't have to start big. You can start right from home using your laptop with one product, one website, one autoresponder, one list of clients that want that product, and you delivering great content regarding that product to them, and they purchase from you because you're sending them to a company that has authority, and they have all the marketing done for you. Basically, they have the sales pages, and they have their main website where they can purchase the product. And if it's a physical product that they're going to obtain, maybe to lose weight or whatever the product may be, they're going to get that product. And there are testimonials after testimonials proving that the formula works, okay? And that solution is going to help them solve the problem that they have, because there are two things people are on the internet for. And you can write it down on the chat box if this is not true, and you can tell me whether it is or not. And if you have any questions, please make sure you drop it on the chat box so that we can come back and answer them. And make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, and give us a like if you find this valuable. But two things people are on the internet for, that is to look for info, right? And to find a solution of a problem that they have. So if we can provide that information to them, and we provide the solution, a product to them that can solve that problem, then we are on the right track to building cash flow quickly without any money invested, and also without having to do a lot of work on our end, because everything's already made for us. All the systems are made for us. So remember, true business is a system of systems. I want you to understand and get the point of delegation. It's important that we start using leverage by using other people's money, other people's time, other people's efforts, and start elevating our financial education so that we can capitalize on any type of market. A different viewpoint. When we started the Master Investor company many years ago, we did so specifically to provide alternative to the standard and so-called advice of experts, because I cringe every time I hear these people talk about money and investing when they're in reality not talking anything about money or investing. Remember, the more you know about business and the more experience you have, the better a master investor you will be. Everybody has an investor inside of them, because we all have to deal with money, regardless whether we are an entrepreneur or we have a job. We have to deal with money. And so we are in the game of money to the very end. So what we have to do is get educated so that we can get better decisions on our money and start building an asset column without having this so-called expert salespeople to tell us, hey, buy this stock because it's going to be great. And they don't even know what they're talking about, because they also don't have any money stock in that stock market that they're telling you, or the stock specific company that they're telling you that you should buy. Some people do, and then they end up telling you, hey, buy, because they're in that, and the market crashes and you lose everything. So that type of advice we're going to change by providing you high quality financial education here at Master Investors. That's why it's important that you hit that subscribe button, okay? So that is really deceived. It really deceives the majority of people into the wrong kind of investing, which is what we call trading on the market for hopes that they will get rich. But the same people who are selling these high risk fake assets are nothing more than salespeople who earns commission for the trader to have money invested in the marketplace. This advice is just rehash of some of the standard advice that people find it refreshing when they find out about Master Investors company. The all advice is work hard, save money, invest, diversify in the long term. And that is the advice that we've been given for many years, because a lot of the people that talk about this type of advice, they don't understand that the rules of money change. Our parents, our teachers, and so forth, friends, family, cousins, everybody is talking about saving money, but money has been losing value since 1971. And so why would we save money when the government is printing money? It makes no sense. If the government prints money and uses debt to get richer, then you and I should do the same thing legally, you know? And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that by the end of this video. And if you join our community here at Master Investor by subscribing to the channel and also by commenting below and participating and sharing this great content, then you will find yourself guided towards investing for cash flow and having a more successful with a lot more freedom than you can ever think of, okay? Because it's all about freedom at the end of the day. It's about having cash flow coming in so that we can do whatever we want, okay? So to us, the regular advice that people are given, the old-in advice and the advice that salespeople give to other people on the internet is not ways to become financially free. We suppose they are better than doing nothing at all, but the advice to simply put money away into a 401k does not help anyone to become better with money or investing. You're giving your money away, you're giving your power away, and why? Because anyone can do that. It is as simple as filling out a few forms and reading a quarterly statement, assuming that they know what they mean when they read it, right? And so, but you have no voice, you don't know what's going on, you're just listening to the salesperson that sold you that vehicle in the fake asset that you're investing on at that particular moment. So 401k and the other investment vehicles that were created, they are fake assets. A true asset puts money in our pocket just instantly, just about instantly, right? It does not take long to start making that cash flow and receiving the cash flow from the true asset, okay? So what we have to do is start thinking differently about money. At Master Investor, we teach there are 4 assets classes: real estate, commodities, business, and paper assets. The problem with the standard 401k advice is that while it is built as being diversified, it is really not. You may own lots of different types of paper assets, but at the end of the day, all we own is paper assets. So it's just one type of asset class that you are investing on. In 2008, the U.S. entered into one of the worst recessions in our history. And if the economy suffers like it did then, and all paper assets sink, so the so-called diversified portfolios will collapse as well. That's why I'm telling you, if you have all your eggs on the stock market, and when we have recession, you're not going to have anything left, and everything's going to be wiped out. And you're going to be asking yourself, wow, it's going to be too late for you to act. Okay, so it's better to start investing your money and your financial education and start moving it into building an asset, to acquire assets that produce cash flow, okay? Other than that, you shouldn't be saving money under the mattress, putting it in the bank, or putting it into a 401k. You should not do that, because it's literally taking the opportunity for you to become ultra wealthy and take control over your life. And not just ultra wealthy. If you just want to be wealthy and not ultra wealthy, then you can also do that, okay? You don't have to be the next Bill Gates or the next Elon Musk or the next, billionaire, but you can start becoming financially free and having a higher standard of living and reaching your goals and passions and being able to achieve all of your dreams without having to look at the bank account and not having enough money to do something, okay? We must learn how to prepare for any type of market. And that's the advice a master investor has to give you. Be prepared for any type of market. And how do we do that? Through financial education. Exactly what we're doing here. So a truly diversified investment portfolio is spread among a number of truly different asset classes, not just paper ones. If we were going to give anyone advice, it would be this. There are so many exciting ways to invest our money and so many better ways to make our money work for us than just the standard advice to save. So the rule number 1 of Master Investors community is that we make money work hard for us. We do not work for money. Becoming a truly successful investor. In 2008, millions of investors who have moved their hard-earned money into a 401k were wiped out in the blink of an eye. Just a couple of years earlier, everyone was happy, excited about the stock market going up. But when the recession hit unexpectedly and quickly for the untrained investor, their whole fortunes and retirements were lost. So while we have no way to know when there will be another market crash, one thing is certain: markets are cyclical, meaning they go up and down. They go up and down throughout history. So we, as an inside investor, as a master investor, we understand that and we accept it. So we are just prepared for any type of market. The key to success as an investor is knowing how to make money in both up and down markets. How do we make money in any market? The key to making money in any market is financial education. Unfortunately, most people simply have no idea how money works. Even worse, they have no idea what is in the 401k. They simply have the money deducted in trust and manager to take care of it. And that money does not know anything about business and investing because he's teaching you how to do the wrong investing, which is not investing, it's trading. You're basically trading, hoping that the stock that you obtain is going to go up. And then maybe you'll sell it then. Occasionally, they might seek out a bit of advice from a financial advisor, but usually they don't know what to do with that advice, or even it is good or bad advice. And there is bad advice. For instance, like the above, save money and invest for the long term in a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. This advice is exactly why so many people lost their life savings in 2008. They bet on market timing rather than investing wisely. Money moves, and so should all. We discuss how to prepare in any market. One truth that came from that discussion is that money always moves. In any market, whether up and down, there are those who money is flowing to and those who money is flowing from. Obviously, we want to be on the flowing to end of the situation. In other words, we want to have, even in the down market, we want to have assets that are producing us cash flow and not just taking cash flow out of our pocket through liabilities. This means that we can't park our money in one investment and call it good. We must understand what the markets are doing, how we can capitalize on them, and move our money accordingly. This means we have to move beyond advice to financial education. That's what we need to do. We need to focus on financial education because that's going to open the doors in better investing and knowing how to actually raise capital and how to build more sound assets that are producing cash flow in any type of market. It needs to be less about what do we do and more about what do we learn. And that's the key of this blog right here, okay? It's about knowing the difference between financial education and regular advice. Get educated for success. It is time for us to take ownership of our financial future and start with education, right? This is the reason that we started Master Investor. We don't sell advice. We sell financial education. We believe we need to have the knowledge to think of for ourselves, and that the key to success is understanding how money works so that we can make it work for us in every circumstance. Doesn't matter whether the market is going up and down. By reading financial newsletters and blogs like Master Investors blogs, of course, we can gain the knowledge that we need to make the right financial move in any market. And when we are ready to dig deeper, there's always Master Investor coaching and online workshops that we have on our website right here that anyone can take advantage. So if you like to take your knowledge to the next level, then start with the book, join our inner circle, get the ebook, and it will be the best investment you make today because it's going to empower you. You're going to have over 500 pages of PDF with financial education, teaching you the business language, the way to think like the ultra wealthy, and as much, you're going to have step-by-step guide in how to build and make your first sale and continue to build cash flow with the internet, okay? And so today is the day to move beyond advice and on to education, because an investment in ourselves pays the greatest dividends, okay? And you can find our courses right here. I hope that this blog has tremendous value for you. And if it does, please leave us a comment right here. And also go to all of our courses and get the ebook. You're going to have a lot more exclusive content coming in because we're going to do more videos like this exclusively for our partners. So when you buy this PDF, you're going to have the exact guide in how to build cash flow with the internet, okay? So you just head right there. It's all secure. You can put your credit card, your Facebook, you can log in with your Google account, LinkedIn. You can pay with any type of debit card, credit card, or PayPal. Again, you can pay with your credit card, which will be better because you can deduct it at the end because this is financial education, so you don't pay any taxes on it. Okay, so now let me go to the presentation that I have for y'all. And I want you to leave me a comment if you like what you're watching. It's short, but I believe it's going to be powerful, okay? So, financial education versus advice. Master investor, money must move. Stop parking it, right? Financial education teaches us to move the money from asset to asset that produces cash flow in any market, but not limited. In 1971, 3 years to remember, gold got separated from the dollar. Money became debt. Money became monopoly money, became fiat, became currency. It's not longer money. It's not backed up by anything. So money today, write it down, is an idea backed up by confidence. 1974, the Employment Retirement Income Act was passed by Congress, meaning that it forced the employees of companies to invest in fake assets like the 401k we were speaking about on our blog. And also in 1974, the petrodollar agreement was signed between Saudi Arabia and United States, saying that because basically the dollar, nothing is backing it. Since 1971, it keeps losing its value. Then, we signed the petrodollar agreement stating that all countries in the world who buys oil needs to exchange their currency or their money into dollars and then buy the oil with dollars. Okay, that's what the word is all about on the oil, is because there's a agreement, okay, that was signed in 1974, petrodollar agreement. In 1989, we entered the information age from the industrial age. Knowledge becomes money, okay? And I'm going to show you how to turn any type of topic into a successful business and learn how to monetize it. So the rules of money change. Money is an idea only. Keep money moving, never park it, get used to moving it, and put money to work hard for us. So don't work hard for money, but make money your slave. Invest in financial education. Be on the side of receiving cash flow from the money moves that you make. So when you're going to invest or do something, you want to have the understanding that that move is going to bring you money in right away. It's calculated. The investment should be calculated. If you're building or if you're using any working capital, or you're using, hopefully, the bank's money to acquire an asset, then make sure that debt is going to get paid off with the money of that investment, because you have a calculator that's going to make this amount of money in 3 days or in 4 days or in a month, and it's going to continuously print money legally for you until the bank gets their entire money back and you still control the asset and still receive the cash flow from the asset every month. So how to make cash flow? You need a capture page, right? Create a capture page that collects emails in exchange of a free gift, such as a PDF or a discount on a valuable solution. 2, email autoresponder. Once you have the capture page, you need an email autoresponder. Usually when you get an email autoresponder, it will allow you to create a capture page, because a capture page captures emails that will end up in your email autoresponder. So what you want to do is have an email autoresponder that allows you to create capture pages. And I have one for you. It's on our website. If you go, I'm going to show you right here on our website. You go right here to our website. You go to our main website. We'll go back to the presentation in a minute. And you're going to go to Investor tab, and you can get your email autoresponder right here. Just hit join, and you're going to have a month for free because you come in through this link, and it's very low cost after that. But hopefully by then you'll have enough income from the cash flow that is coming in that it will be free. So check it out. It's on the Investor tab. Let me go back to the presentation. And let me see, where did it go? Right here. I know this is the other one. Let me find it. This is it right here. Okay, so back. email autoresponder. So once we have that, we can send marketing emails with calls of action for the prospect to purchase our product or solution that we're offering to them, okay? And then we need to upsell new products. Once someone becomes a client, a paying client, then we need to find a product to offer to them, new products that they need to have in order to improve their problem that they are looking a solution for. So usually when a person buys from you and from your company, they will become, as long as you deliver great content, they will become customers for life. That's why the email, these 3 things right here are the most important things, because it's going to allow you to build a list of paying clients that will pay you cash flow every single month, every day, at any time, even when you're sleeping, okay? Marketing strategy. 1, production. Have a live website with the capture page link into the autoresponder. 2, supply. Give the subscribers who enters their email a campaign with marketing emails. So we have to provide emails. We have to give them an email campaign of valuable content, okay? Number 3, order fulfillment. Once somebody buys from that email campaign with calls of actions embedded, we have to ensure that the products we are selling are high quality and have a fulfillment department ready to deliver the products, whether they are digital or physical, to the customer successfully. Okay, financial plans. Development costs. Knowledge is money. Starting an online can help anyone to build cash flow without money. Products ready. We need to have products that are already made. I'm going to show you where to go to do that. Advertisement costs. We can use platforms like Facebook to help do our advertisement and pay at the end of the month. So everything is free, and at the end of the month, we pay for the ad cost. So if anybody buys between the first and the last day of the month, then you're going to be able to use that to pay the advertisement, so you're not investing any money. Source of capital. Looking to use our credit cards and loans to invest in something we should master. That is something that I encourage you to do, to start using OPM, other people's money. It is financially smart to do so, as long as the debt can be paid back with the business cash flow without issues. Financial statement. Learn to read financial statements to become an inside investor. The cash flow pattern of the poor is on the left. The cash flow pattern of the middle class is on the middle, and the cash flow pattern of the rich is on the right. As you can see, it's very clear that we can know why someone is poor, somebody doesn't have the cash flow and the freedom that the cash flow pattern of the rich provides, because we have assets. Money's working hard for us, and it's giving us give us cash flow right here into our income column from our assets. The poor person has a job and they have to work, and then the cash flow flows out of their financial statement. A middle class person has a job, or they have their own company, right? They're like a dentist, or they have their own practice, but they have to show up to their work, and then they have the salary, and they have a bunch of liabilities, and it flows out, but they have no assets. So the key is to focus on our asset column, and that's why building cash flow with the internet, obtaining assets that are paying you even when you're sleeping, and paying your royalties and residual income, is the key to financial freedom and true wealth. So learn how to read financial statements is going to be beneficial for you to start moving your money and receiving cash flow even in the down economy. When the market's down, you still are cash flowing because you understand financial statements. You can read them, and you understand what to do and how to build your asset column, okay? So business and investor digital circle, you have it right there. That's yourself, information seekers, provide information. People are on the internet for 2 main reasons. We talked about it: to find information and provide and look for a solution of their problem. They're looking for some kind of answers. Capitalize on it. Ensure to use systems that allows us to monetize the information provided to the info seeker, okay? Where to find customers. Once we have the capture page on the left, a visitor becomes customers.